I typically draw everything with just like a standard mechanical pencil, and it's not really the way artists are supposed to do it, but it's all I've ever really learned to do it with. And then I typically go and I ink it and erase the sketchy marks. And that's typically my process. Sometimes I try to branch out and do it solo, just in like ink, and it rarely works out, but when it does, I tend to like the style it looks. Yeah, I have a best friend who's in art college, and I hear about a lot of her assignments, and I tend to try to mimic them in my book, and I listen to a lot of music, and like whenever lyrics typically inspire me, I try to draw from them, and just anybody else. Like I go on Pinterest and the internet in general and just look for other people's art that inspires me. I've been drawing my entire life. It's like whenever I had a downtime, whether it's at my house or out and about, I always have a sketchbook on me. Like there's always one in my purse, and I just draw things that I see, and if I hear a song or something, I draw anything that will inspire me. But the other source of inspiration I have is from books we read in school. So like in English, you get a couple of books a quarter, and usually I find a passage out of all of the books and try to like illustrate it. And I have one from Their Eyes Were Watching God. People. It's definitely one of the only things I can draw. Everybody sees my sketchbook and they're like, oh, you're a good artist. And what they don't realize is I can draw a person like nobody's business, but if you asked me to draw like a chair or a still life, I'm totally hopeless.